My dear friend in Christ, just take a few seconds and think about all the people you love very dearly. Maybe few seconds are not enough. Easy, isn't it? Yes, love we all do. But to what extent can you love? Would you love someone even when your name, your social status, or your very life is at stake? Great love requires great courage. This means you will stand up courageously for those whom you love. Jesus expresses His love for you and me, and He urges us to share this love with one another. Read the Gospel of John chapter 15 verse 9 to 17. Jesus insisted that this is the true mark of a disciple. He said, "This is my command, love each other. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands and remain in His love. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you." But my dear friend in Christ, here's the biggest challenge to love. Read carefully the Gospel of John chapter 15 verse 13. Jesus says, "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for one's friends." Now here's the question we must be constantly asking ourselves. Am I reflecting the love of Christ in my relationship with others, be it in the family, be it at the workplace, among friends, among companions, or in the community that I live in, or in the neighborhood, or maybe with any stranger that I meet along life's journey? To what extent can you show others your love, especially when your life is at risk or your name or respect is at stake? Let me tell you a real story. In 1941, the German army began to round up Jewish people in Lithuania. Thousands of Jews were murdered, but one German soldier stood up with great courage and objected to their murder. He was Sergeant Anton Schmidt. Through Anton Schmidt's efforts, at least 250 Jews were spared from being killed. What did he do? He managed to hide them, find food for them, and even supplied them with forged papers to help them escape. Sadly, Anton Schmidt was arrested in early 1942 for saving these Jewish people. He was tried and then he was executed in 1942. My dear friend in Christ, it took Germany almost 60 years to honor the memory of this man. Germany's defense minister in 2000, saluting Anton Schmidt's act of courage and love, said, "Too many people bowed to the threats and temptations of the dictator Hitler, and too few people found the strength to resist. But Sergeant Anton Schmidt did resist." My dear friend in Christ, this is love. This is the true kind of love that Jesus teaches. Jesus showed us that love by laying down His life for us on Calvary's cross. Love we all do, but to what extent can you love? Would you love someone even when your name, your social status, or your very life is at stake? Would you really stand up and defend those whom you love? Think about this in prayer. If you like this reflection, do share it with others. Whisper a prayer for all our listeners and whisper a prayer for me too. You might like to look up the description section of this video for related reflections on this channel. May you have a good and godly day.